Hi friends, and welcome back to this Hatha Vinyasa flow that's going to help you letting go of whatever your ego thinks who or what you should be and become who you really are. This flow is grounding, it is freeing, and it's going to help you to let go of any social pressure that you might feel. We're going to start this flow in extended child's pose, Utthita Balasana. So get on all fours, and from here, bring your big toes together and your knees as wide as the yoga mat. Inhale here, and with your exhale slowly, let your butt sink down onto your feet, and then walk your hands forward until your forehead can come towards the earth. And listen, if this is maybe uncomfortable or a lot in your shoulders, or your forehead is not even close to the floor, that's completely fine. You can take two fists and put them on top of each other. Put your forehead on here. You could also get a yoga block or maybe a pillow underneath your forehead to help yourself lift up the earth a little bit. So find a version of this pose that just feels good. And remember right away that there is no such thing as beginner or advanced pose. There is just comfortable pose, okay? Your body is going to adjust over time. It's eventually going to become more flexible in certain places and stronger in other places, and your shapes might evolve. And maybe evolving means your shapes are gonna be supported by even more props because it just feels so good. All right. Breathe deep here, breathe in your belly. Try to relax your shoulders and your back. And maybe just by relaxing, you can feel that everything is sinking down towards the floor a little bit more, that your body weight is pulling you down, making the stretch even more yummy. If you feel like a mantra would be nice today, then I want to offer this. I am free. I am free. Spread your fingers. With your next exhale, suck your belly button just the tiniest bit towards your spine, and then from here, travel forward over the left until you're on all fours and in a cow shape, face and heart are facing forward, and then exhale over the right. Get into cow, make your spine really round, navel towards the spine again. Back onto your feet. Nice. Inhale over the left, come forward into this cow. And exhale over the right through a cat. Come back once more. Inhale through the left. And exhale, nice. Through the right. Reverse. Inhale. Come through or over the right side, forward rather. And exhale, make your cat shape over the left side and come back. Inhale, right forward. And exhale, left back. Last one. Inhale over the right. And exhale over the left. Very good. Inhale here in this child's pose. And with your next exhale, suck the belly button towards the spine and let this be what brings you forward onto all fours. Bring your hands slowly underneath your shoulders, walk your knees in underneath your hips, and we're going to go into a little bird dog belly or navel activation, Manipura Chakra activation. All right. Slide your right leg out, lift it up parallel to the floor, and if possible, get your left arm out as well, thumb upwards towards the sky or the ceiling. Your eyes are still looking down on your mat. Inhale here. With your exhale, bend both knee and elbow. Get your spine really round and bring elbow and knee together underneath you, navel towards the spine. Very good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. And exhale, round. Very good. Inhale, extend. And exhale, let go. On your next inhale, slide your left leg out. Bring it parallel to the floor. And then, if it's possible, bring your right arm out as well. Thumb towards the ceiling. Inhale here. And with your next exhale, round again. Inhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round through. One last time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, round through. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring everything back down onto the floor. Walk your hands out a little bit. And then curl your toes under and imagine that there's a string attached on your tailbone, and that string is lifting you up into a down dog. So lift from your tailbone, lift from your hips, okay? And if you don't get it and it doesn't feel right, it's all good. Just, be aware. So inhale, exhale, and with your next inhale, travel up into downward dog. Very nice. Right away, take your dog for a walk around the block. Bend your knees and straighten them. Press into all 10 fingertips and let your elbow creases shine forward. So rotate the arms forward. And if that doesn't make any sense, then peek at the video real quick and move your elbow creases like this forwards. Nice. And if you've walked your dog just enough, come into stillness and get your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, and maybe also a tiny little bit forward towards your hands. Because what we're gonna do is inhale here and then exhale. Lift your left hand up from the ground and grab through to your right calf. Hello. Look underneath your right armpit. Inhale here in this twist. And exhale. Come back in the middle. Very good. Bring your right hand, back to your left calf. Look underneath your left armpit. Inhale here. And exhale. Bring your right hand back on the floor. Really nice. Walk your feet back underneath your hips or hip distance apart. You can also put them flush together. That's kind of up to you, how you feel more stable today. And with your next inhale, ground or anchor your right heel into the floor and lift your left leg up. And then right away, bend your left knee, and we're going to do some circles with the knee. And I want you to do them really slowly and make sure that your whole body is stable. Your hip is stable, your belly is stable, your shoulders are stable. Very good. Reverse your circle. It's normal if there's a little bit of movement here, but try to be, like I said, as stable and as strong as possible. Bring, with your next inhale, your left foot forward in between your hands, and then set yourself up for warrior 2. Find your foundation first, find your feet first, find this grounding and this stability and this strength first. And once you've found that, with your next inhale, travel up into warrior 2. Really nice. Your right leg is extended backwards. Your left knee is bent. Arms are straight out. Chest is proud, face is proud, head is proud. Inhale here and exhale. Very good. On your next inhale, let your right hand drop down, left hand comes up and back into reverse warrior. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Come back through warrior two and then all the way down. Really good. Step your left foot back into plank or half plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down to the ground, vinyasa. Inhale, come up into your version of cobra. Exhale, back down. Curl your toes under, and with your next inhale, press up onto all fours or plank, and exhale, back to down dog. Very good. Whew. Take some time here. Catch your breath again. Resituate yourself, your hands, your feet, everything. And once you feel secured on your next inhale, let your left heel anchor into the ground and your right leg comes up, and right away bend the right knee and make some circles with the knee. And again, be stable with your body. Let those circles be very slowly. If you need to, maybe also a little bit smaller. Reverse your circles. Really good. And maybe this is bringing or lighting a lot of heat and fire in your body. That's fine. That's what it's designed to do. When you're ready, bring your right foot forward in between your hands. Warrior two on the right side. Set your feet up first. Find your foundation first. Find this stability, this grounding, this strength first. And then when you're ready, on your next inhale, travel up, warrior two. Really good. Strong legs, light and soft in the fingertips. Breathe here. And on your next inhale, left hand on your left thigh, right hand, palm up to the sky, travels up and back into reverse warrior. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Travel through warrior two and then all the way back down. Pivot on your back foot. Step your right toes back into plank or half plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, come into cobra. Exhale, back down. Curl your toes under. With your next inhale, press up onto all fours or plank. And exhale, down dog. Very good. Walk your dog into the middle of your mat, into a forward fold. And now, depending on how you feel, you can put your feet all the way together, so flush together, or you give yourself some space, make them hip distance apart. Bend your knees a little bit, or a lot bit, and bend forward. Maybe grab opposite elbow with opposite hand, and breathe for a few moments in this forward fold. Observe your breath, your heartbeat, maybe the heat in your body. Let your spine relax and let the earth, the gravitation in your body weight do all the work here in lengthening your spine down towards the ground. When you're ready, release your hands back to the ground and then slowly, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll up. Your chin is going to be the last thing to roll up. Take your time in this ragdoll. Amazing. Very good. We're gonna head into one of my favorite poses that really helps to identify and narrow down where you are today, how you feel today, how the inner balance and the outer balance maybe is. So we're gonna head into tree. Get your feet flush together and then shift your weight onto your right foot. So you can lift your left heel up and turn the knee outwards. We're going to have different options here. You can work down here with your left foot right on the floor and leaning onto your right ankle. You can get your left foot a little bit higher, maybe on your calf, or if it feels good, you can grab your left foot and get it all the way up on your right thigh. Your right thigh is active and you're going to press thigh and foot together. So right thigh presses into left foot presses into right thigh. This is going to give you a lot of stability, actually. And if you want to grab some furniture or maybe a wall to hold on to for stability, that's completely fine. You can bring your hands in Anjali Mudra together in front of your heart. Or if you want to, you can lift your arms up over your head in volcano pose, or rather, I guess, tree pose with arms up. And just imagine that this is your tree crown. If you feel like you want to challenge yourself, maybe you lift your gaze up to the ceiling. Maybe you feel a little bit more shaking. And if you feel like you just feel crazy today, maybe close your eyes for a second. And if you fall, that's okay. That's completely fine. Choose whatever feels good today. And if your hands are up, slowly bring them back down in front of your heart. And we're going to try to bring the left foot back onto the floor without touching it. So trust yourself, activate your belly, activate your solar plexus, your powerhouse, essentially. Activate your left thigh and then try as controlled as possible to bring your left foot back to the ground. And if you fall and if you struggle, that's fine. We practice together. Second side, get your feet together and shift your weight onto your left foot this time. So your right ankle can lift up and then turn, that's what I meant to say, turn your right knee outward. So you can work on tree pose on the right side. Again, you have different options. You can leave your foot down here on your left ankle. That gives it more stability, maybe. Or maybe it just feels good today, because maybe today is just a day where this feels amazing and everything else just sucks, which is completely fine. If you want to, you can lift your foot up, bring it somewhere on your calf, or again, grab your right foot and bring it all the way up on your left thigh, activate your thigh. And if you're practicing in front of a mirror, and while you do this pose, you look at your thigh and you see some texture there, that is fine, and that's normal, and that's human. So don't worry about it, okay? It's about what it feels like, not what it looks like. And that goes for yoga poses as well as life in general, I'd say. Okay, bring your hands in front of your heart. Or if you want to, if it feels good, bring them up. Give your tree a crown. Maybe look up. Or maybe even close your eyes, depending on what feels good today. So play around here. If you fall, don't worry. We catch you. We're in this together. That's the beauty of the home practice, that you can try and fall as much as you want, because it's your time and there is nobody here to judge you. And I hope you don't judge yourself. All right, bring your hands back together in front of your heart, and again, activate your whole core, your whole tummy, your whole powerhouse. Activate your right thigh and try not to touch your leg, not to help your leg while bringing it down, as controlled as possible. Very good. Right away, with your next inhale, bring your hands up towards the sky, look up, and then exhale, bend forward. Inhale, let your hands slide up, your legs all the way up to your thighs, half forward fold, and exhale back down. Really good. Walk your hands out, walk your feet back. One last time, one last down dog in this practice. Inhale here, and exhale, bend your knees, bring them down to the floor gently, cross your feet, and then travel backwards on your mat until you're on your butt and you can lay down comfortably for this last pose, this relaxation. And like always, you have a few options. You could bring your feet mat distance apart, let your knees fall in, give your hips some internal rotation after this tree pose. Or if you feel like the external rotation, so the opening of the knees, feels really amazing today, then maybe you bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall controlled and kindly, left to right, into this reclined butterfly. Wherever you are, press into the back of your head so your chest lifts up and you can walk your shoulder blades together. Get a little lift, a tiny little heart opening into whatever pose you choose. Let your hands rest left and right on the ground, palms facing up. Breathe, and like always, surrender. Let go. Release the tension out of your body and allow your weight to melt down. And instead of being mean to yourself and your body about feeling its weight, try to embrace this feeling of calm and peace and stability that your body weight can offer. And it's these little shifts in our mindset that really help us shift reality, shift what our life looks and feel like as well. Letting go of what the ego thinks is best and surrendering to what feels best. And I hope that this is helpful off the mat as well. So I'm going to be quiet here for a few moments, let you relax. Slowly, slowly bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye. I think you're awesome. I think But it's absolutely amazing that you decide to change your life, that you decide to take action and take back your power, and I admire you for doing so. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy here with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time.